Woohoo! On today's Blue Peter, I relive some of my amazing animal adventures.
Hey! Matt Baker's there in front of goal. He scored.
Meg, hop! Good girl, get up.
Come on! Yes!
Hello. Now, for someone who grew up on a farm and loves animals as much as I do, Blue Peter has been a dream job. I've had many, many magical moments, like the time I went for a swim with a manatee in Florida.
I couldn't believe how relaxing swimming with the manatees was. These huge creatures are so friendly and so curious. One of them even grabbed my leg. It's sad to think that in 10 years these fascinating creatures could be extinct. Let's hope that the work carried out by organisations like SeaWorld will mean that they're around for many years to come.
These elephants are going to hose my hands off. This is absolutely incredible. All of Jerry's tracking has paid off, and right there in front of us are the most beautiful African elephants. Look at the calves running at the back. Oh, this is just breathtaking.
Trackers like Jerry take the conservation of animals very seriously and keep a watchful eye on all the wildlife here to ensure the survival of these impressive creatures.
It's just magical. There's no other word to describe it.
Llamas belong to a breed of animals called camelids, and they're distant relatives of camels.
We're now trekking our way through the straw stubble. I love their ears. They've got such expressive faces, haven't they? Sometimes they go, then they go.
After lunch, the trek took off at an alarming pace.
Come on, son. Lovely. We're bringing up the rear. We're bringing up the rear. Come on then, this way. Don't worry. Come on. Woo! Well, llamas communicate with each other in sort of a high-pitched hum. So a conversation would run something like this.
Maybe I need to brush up on my llama lingo. 1,000 years ago, the Vikings took the world by storm. But wait, what's this? An imposter?
Well, no, actually, it's me. And there's a very good reason as to why I'm looking a bit strange. All the figures, including Dagfinn here, look so lifelike because they've been made using body casts of real people. And when Mabel and I were asked if we wanted to be immortalised in plaster, and how could we refuse? But I was in for a little bit more than I bargained for. This is it then. First piece on.
Sculptors Mike and Alistair had been given the job of getting me well and truly plastered.
I hope it is plaster and not cement. Oh, this, I tell you what, this is very strange. My bottom half is starting to dry and it's feeling very odd. Oh.
It took half an hour to completely cover me. The boys then tied me to metal poles so that I didn't fall over as the plaster dried.
You can't actually move and you feel yourself rocking. And you just think, hang on, I'm gonna go.
Meanwhile, Steve was busy working on Mabel. She didn't have to have a body cast taken. Her model was going to be made of clay. It took about half an hour to cover my head, and I can honestly say that it's one of the worst things I've ever done for Blue Peter. It was so claustrophobic. Mike and Alistair are very talented model makers, but you must certainly never try anything like this at home.
Oh, breathe. Whew. That's very strange inside there.
Finally, the moment I'd been waiting months for. The unveiling of my Viking model.
Not me, silly. Me. Have a look at this. Mabel, look at this. It's me. What do you think? Hey, Mabel, have a look at this. Oh, pretty convincing, don't you think? You don't know who's talking, do you? Let's have a look for you. Come on. I think that's you. It's... Well, I think she quite likes it. best thing that the farmer can do now is just to sit and just wait, see how she is for the next 10 or 15 minutes, because you'll be able to tell then. There now. Steady, steady. Okay, there you are. Look, you can see the two hooves now coming out. Good girl. She's well on. We're just going to pull this open now, just so that the lamb can breathe, and I'm just going to help it on just a tiny bit. There now. Good. Get there now. Come on, push, 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 push. Just pull this veil off here. Come on, lass. Push, 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 push. There we are. I'm just going to bring it round in front of her. Open up the mouth like this. Come on. Little pat on the tummy. Start breathing. Come on. There we are. Come on. There now. Come on. There now. And clear its nose as well. String. Come on. Try and get her to do it. Come on. Come on in. I was worried because the lamb didn't seem to be breathing. Come on, little. Come on. It's a little boy. There's there. Oh, that's fine now. All right, we'll leave her to it now. Lick away. Straight away, that communication starts up.
I have always loved dogs, so you can imagine how over the moon I was when it was agreed that I could have a puppy with me on the programme. And that puppy has grown a bit since then, haven't you, Meg? Hey? Shall we show everyone how it all started? I've got quite a lot in common with a new member of the team. We were both born here in Durham. We both brought up on a sheep farm. Now, I'll tell you what, I better be looking my best because I'm going to be spending a lot of time with her. Well, here we are. Well, I think she's in here. It's very exciting. And here she is. Hello there. How are you doing? Whoa, there we are, you lovely puppy. Good to see you. Eh? Well, how have you been?
She's a border collie, and she was born with her 8 brothers and sisters on the 9th of December last year. The litter is 9 weeks old, and although some have already gone to new homes, the mother still has her paws full.
Come on in! Way! Come on! Way! Well, kids, it's time to say goodbye to your brothers and sisters. It is. I must say, I'm feeling very responsible for what happens to you. A little bit nervous, but I'm sure we're going to be fine. It's time to go to your new home.
It's Simon and Connie.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
What
So
a beauty, aren't you?
And, she is going to be with me all the time, and she literally is going to be with me, filming, whatever. I think this is us. Come on. Right then, let's go up to Waterloo Station. Come on. Let's go this way. Come on.
After the strange sounds and smells down below, I wondered what Meg would make of the crowds up top.
Tell you what, I find all these people very daunting. So I don't know what it must be like just to be her height. How are you doing? This is Meg. We're having a walk around London today, getting her used to everything. And it's important that she gets used to people as well, so it's good that you've come over to say hello. She actually can't wait to get on there. Look, the barrier's gone down. She's let me on, let me on. Right. Oh, very nice. They've stopped it for us as well, look. Tell you what, we are getting service.
Bye, Meg.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Here we go then, look. Wow. I very much doubt you'll be able to sniff a dog in here, Meg, because dogs aren't allowed on. Very special permission, this, you know. Especially for you. I hope you appreciate it. Her vision is actually 200 degrees that she can see around, so you must have an absolute beauty view of this. You can see everything in one go.
This is the famous Millennium Bridge.
Off we go. Now, believe it or not, this bridge used to wobble, you know, and people couldn't walk across it. So if you feel any shaking in your paws, give us a bark and we'll go back. If you look over there, Meg, you can see Tower Bridge. And I've covered some distance.
Come on.
Bridge. Try and make it.
That is St Paul's Cathedral up ahead, Meg. And here we are having yet another brand new experience. What a way to see London. We're on Tower Bridge, Meg. This really is an incredible bridge. Look at the architecture on them windows. There's the Tower of London there, look. She's absolutely loving this. Aren't you, Meg? You're having a great time.
Like all dogs, Meg has a super sense of smell. Just the thing for a boat ride on the river.
She seems to be enjoying this more than anything that we've done today. Absolutely fascinated by the Thames. She loves it. And it's a super end to a fantastic day that we've had.
And action.
And in its 50th...
We've had so many adventures together.
Happy with that then?
This is a 15-week-old border collie, Meg from Blue Peter. That was wonderful, thank you.
Good girl. Hello, darling. Have you slept well? There you go. Come here, darling. There you go. Nice. Look at this. This is the way to travel. James Bond, eat your heart out. Yes. Just squeezing through. Excuse me. Thank you very much. All right, hold your Roman horses. And look, mate. Just a walking bird, dog. There it is. Oh, well done.
Well done, Meg.
So we've completed the challenge.
Yeah, successful.
Is Meg all right? She looks unhappy.
She doesn't like me singing.
Oh, right, okay.
It's brilliant how the pictures just bring it to life. Over. Good girl, get up. Good girl, hit me, get through. Get through. Meg. Hup. Get through. Oh, Meg. Meg.
Yes, hello, Meg.
Right, Meg. She's very excited. Good girl. Keep off. That is officially the first sheepdog training session, and Meg, you did very well. Way! Lie down. Walk. Stand it. Yoo-hoo! Good girl. Now that was tremendous. Good girl.
Meg, you're the best dog in the world. Now, I've done very...
The Thistlegorm was built in 1940 in Sunderland, and when she went down, she took everything with her. All the arms, ammunition and equipment needed to fight the war. She'd been on her way to North Africa when she was attacked and sunk by enemy bombers. Here she has stayed, more or less intact, for 65 years. If what I'd seen wasn't enough, I couldn't believe what I saw next. The Thistlegorm had been carrying a whole train meant to be delivered to Egyptian railways. It never made it.
I've seen some things in my time on Blue Peter, but that was just absolutely extraordinary. What a sight! Motorcycles and trucks on the bottom of the river.